Deep in the heart of a vast and beautiful forest, where the trees whispered secrets to the wind and the river sang lullabies to the earth, lived a small, hard-working sparrow. She had spent days collecting twigs, leaves, and soft feathers to build a safe nest. Why? Because inside that tiny home lay her greatest treasures, her eggs, her future. But life has its tests, and little did the sparrow know, a great challenge was about to shake her world. One day, a mighty elephant, full of strength and pride, wandered into the sparrow's part of the forest. He was used to being the biggest, the strongest, the ruler of the jungle. To him, the world belonged to those who were powerful. The tiny creatures around him, insignificant. The sparrow's heart shattered along with her eggs, her dreams, her hard work, gone. All because of the elephant's carelessness. Though she was heartbroken, the sparrow was not one to surrender to fate. She knew she couldn't fight the elephant with strength alone. But strength isn't the only kind of power. She had something far greater, intelligence and determination. Through the dense forest, the sparrow flew, not in despair, but with purpose. She sought wisdom from the woodpecker, resolve from the bees, and cunning from the frog. Each listened, each understood. The mighty elephant had shaken the balance of their world, but strength alone would not decide the lesson. Together, the small and the swift, the wise and the many, wove a plan, not for revenge but for realization. The forest stood united, ready to show that true power lay not in size but in harmony. And so the forest's tiniest creatures came together, not to fight but to teach. A plan was set, not for revenge, but for understanding. Soon the mighty elephant would learn the greatest lesson of all, that true strength is found in respect, humility, and harmony. As the elephant rested under the tree, unaware of his surroundings, the forest moved against him. A sharp peck startled him awake, followed by the furious sting of bees. Panic took hold as he stumbled, swatting wildly, his strength useless against the tiny creatures. Desperate, he followed a guiding croak, straight into the deep, sinking mud. Trapped and struggling, the weight of his own power held him down. From a nearby rock, the sparrow watched, not with triumph, but with quiet understanding. In that moment, the elephant saw the truth. Strength meant nothing without wisdom, and even the smallest could humble the mighty. And so the arrogant elephant became wiser. He learned that true power is not about crushing others, but about lifting them up. And the tiny sparrow? She proved that no matter how small you are, if you have courage, intelligence, and good allies, you can overcome even the mightiest obstacles. Remember, greatness isn't about how big you are. It's about how big your heart is. Even the smallest actions can bring about the biggest changes. So be brave, be kind, and never give up.